Guess what, guys? It is time for Empties. There you go. A bird's eye view of the lunacy that is my Empties bin. This is one of the candles that I used up. I'm currently halfway through another candle, but it's called Clean Cotton. It is a Yankee candle, and it looks kind of crappy in there because I did pry the last little bit of soft wax out of the bottom and put it in my wax melter. This was nice, but a little too flowery for my taste. I like something usually a little bit spicier, so I like it, but I don't think I would repurchase that. I also had these Color Protect Daily Shampoo and Conditioner from Paul Mitchell. Paul Mitchell is a cruelty-free brand, and he's proud of being cruelty-free and never sells in China and all that, so it's a good brand to get if you want to remain cruelty-free. I have a different shampoo and conditioner that I'm using now, and when that's done, it's also from Paul Mitchell. I'll talk about that one. This is a little bit more drying. If you have an oily scalp, then this is good for you. I did find I really super needed the conditioner after using the shampoo. I found it just a hair drying. Not crazy about it, but I ended up getting something that I am crazy about. A different, maybe I should show you guys so that you can know what shampoo I'm using that I like. My hair looks dreadful today. I'm on like the third day hair, and I got caught in the wind outside, and so my hair just is a disaster. But let me get my shampoo out of the shower so I can show you. Okay, so what I have been currently using is Paul Mitchell called Super Strong. I don't have to worry too much about color anymore because, well, look, this is awesome. Does not strip your hair. I think because the focus is not is to keep your hair from getting weak and breaking. So this one I found to be much more moisturizing, and really like this, and I have the conditioner also. Toward the end of my non-cruelty-free hair products are these Tresemme products. These took forever to use up. First of all, I've started to find the mousse to be very drying, and so I didn't really like it anyway. This was extra firm control, so I didn't use it as often as I could have to get it out of my collection. There is still a tiny bit left in there, but I just have no desire to finish that. And this hairspray, the nozzle started to spray backwards. There's only like maybe this much left. I did use the majority of this. I do use hairspray, but I have another hairspray in there now that my daughter gave me, and this one, I'm glad to see it go. You had to hit the nozzle just right or it would shoot you right in the face. My acid stomach people. I did include these in my Empties bin. I don't normally include stuff like this. It's an over-the-counter heartburn medicine, and it is Pepsid Complete. I went through a spell where my stomach was like a vat of boiling acid, and so every night I would come upstairs, chew a couple of Tums, and take one of these, and this killed the acid stomach pain completely. So, I can't say enough good things about that. Then this is actually from my skincare use up, so I'll be saving some of these things. I actually have things written on sheets of paper in here. Some of these things belong to projects that I'll be saving and updating. This is Elizabeth Arden's not cruelty-free. It's for normal to dry skin, and it's Hydro Splash alcohol-free toner. Now, I guess you could put it in the palm of your hand, but that's not the way the bottle is designed. The bottle is just designed as like an open hole. So what I did is I used cotton pads. I currently am halfway through another one of these. I think I had a total of 3, and this one is now gone. I really like this stuff, so it's gonna be hard to not ever get it again. So unless somebody buys it for me, like or picks it up at Marshall's or something, I'm not going to be using this again because it's not cruelty free. But I did really like it. Let's put it this way, if it was cruelty free, I would buy it. This is the rest of it. I don't have any makeup in here. What I do have is a lot of skincare. I do go through skincare relatively fast. Those of you who've been watching me for a while know this already. I did use up another one of these Beauty 360 Gentle Eye Makeup Removers from CVS. Beauty 360 Gentle Eye Makeup Remover is not great with waterproof mascara, but I don't wear waterproof mascara because I don't want to have a blowtorch to get it off. That having been said, just get baby oil and you can get any waterproof crap off. But this was very nice. I have a couple of backup bottles and I'm using them now. So obviously I like it. I've liked it for years. It's like really good. And it's formulated to be a dupe of the Neutrogena eye makeup remover. Okay, this is from Peter Thomas Roth. This actually was sent to me by somebody when I made a trade with them. It was just an extra, but it was a pretty good size extra. It was a full 2 ounces of, let's see, Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel by Peter Thomas Roth. This was no big whoops. This was not, I didn't really like this that much. I put it in the shower and used it up just because I figured I'll use that up, get that out of here, but yeah, I should have just given it away with one of my trades. It was definitely, I think it was good to try because I can tell you that it was not very good. Okay, here's something else. It looks like it's still full, but it's not. Trust me. It is the Bare Minerals Brilliant Future Age Defense Renewal Serum. I have another one that has almost identical name, also by Bare Minerals. This one came in a dropper form. So, you know, I would fill the dropper and put a full dropper worth into my hand. Then when it got too low for me to get anything out of it, because you see it's like got a tiny bit in there, I shook it into my hand. This felt awesome. This was so hydrating that some days I didn't even need a moisturizer. This is like really, really awesome stuff. I think this would probably, if you had oily skin and you didn't really need to wear a moisturizer every day, this would probably suffice for some people. Now, having normal skin that can sometimes get on the dry side, I always followed this up with moisturizer, except for one day I forgot because I let everything sink in and then, you know, get dressed and I'll put the rest of my crap on and let that sink in. I let this sink in and I forgot to put moisturizer on and I was fine all day. So it's very moisturizing. Again, it is Bare Minerals Brilliant Future. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. And you can see that I used all but that little bit that I can't get out of the jar. So that was one of the highlights here. Okay, now there's this Diva Curl Melt Into Moisture. You know, I'm going to have to put my glasses on in order to read this. By the way, I've had these glasses. They're from Firmoo. And I've had them for a couple of years. You guys remember when I got free glasses from Firmoo, perhaps. But anyway, this is Matcha Butter Conditioning Mask. And it is Diva Curl Melt Into Moisture. Now, I've gotten a couple of Diva Curl products. And I've enjoyed them very much. There's some rumor that Diva Curl can make your hair break. That's a load of horse pucky. That is like, I've never experienced anything like that. I've only had good experiences with Diva Curl. Okay, this was from my little tiny treasures thing. I'm going to be doing a separate video. And it's Melon and Guts Grapefruit Face Cleanser. It was a half an ounce. I have had this before and I've really enjoyed it. It is really good. It's really good stuff. Let me see if I put it over my eyeglasses. Will it focus? Focus. This stuff is really good face wash without being irritating at all. And we have this Numa New Styling Smoothing Cream. And it is Numa. Naturally addictive. Anyway, this really smoothed my hair out. I can have a tendency to get very frizzy. This stuff works wonders for people who have frizzier hair. See if I back up, will it clear up? No, I think I have to put my hand behind it. This stuff is really good. This was a travel size. I've had it since the last time I went to Florida. And it did take me until now to use up because I just have so much crap. Because I had the full size. Oh God, something leaked in the here. Isn't that always the way? Like your Empties bin, oh, something's always wet. So excuse that this is wet. Something else leaked on it. Probably something I had in the shower. This is the Style Texturizer by Numa. Same stuff, same concept. Works exactly the same. I got tired of it though because I had this for a while and then I had this one and I can live without this stuff comfortably now for a while. Let's put that in there. Okay, next thing was this body butter, and this is by Organic Doctor. It's bioactive skincare with organic rose otto. Moisturizing, healthy aging, rejuvenating, rich, healthy, whatever. And it says bioactive, organically certified. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This is just body lotion. That having been said, it's a really good body lotion. It is by Organic Doctor, who is a cruelty-free brand. Stay there, Piper, stay there. And this was really nice, and it didn't smell like that cloying rose scent that you smell in some things. I think it was scented with rose water, so that's why it didn't have like a disgustingly cloying smell. So that was very nice, and I was very happy to use that up because I have so much freaking stuff. This I was sad to see finish, and I used every last bit that I could squeeze out of it, and that is this Elizabeth Arden Red Door. I had a couple of these. This one is the biggest one that I had, and I love this stuff. You have to only use one type of product with Red Door. Either use the body lotion or the cologne or some of the powder, because it's strong enough that you don't want to like inundate everyone that you walk around with this scent. This is 6.8 fluid ounces. Something's making me react here. I really enjoyed using this up. This was actually in my 100 colorful empties, which I have never been more successful than about 50%. So this was finished after January 1st, which was when that project was already over. Okay, here's another thing that was in the 100 colorful empties, I think. And it was this coconut. It is OGX Organics, not cruelty-free anymore. They used to be. When I bought this, they were. Nourishing coconut milk, weightless mousse. Indulge your senses, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, this is freaking awesome mousse. I don't like that they're not cruelty-free anymore, but this actually adds texture to your hair. This, oh, that's where it's coming from. There's water in the cap. Yeah. That's probably a little bit of coconut oil leaking out of the cap, because this never went in the shower with me. But anyway, this was really nice. And I do have another one that my daughter gave me, so I'll be using that up. It's not cruelty-free, so I won't buy it, but I have to be honest with you guys and tell you this was one of the best mousse products I've ever used. You know, I hate to like say something that's not cruelty-free is nice, but it was. I just have to be honest with you guys. Next was these Nip Fab Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing pads. So this was full of pads. It was 60 pads. Yeah, 60. Odd that it's not 50 or like a 25. It's 60. Okay, anyway. These don't do anything. These are so weak that they just don't do anything. Like anything at all. So I finished 2 of these because I bought one, got one half off, and that was a while ago. I'm using the other jar just to hold cotton, the type of cotton pad that you use with one of the astringent products that I have. But that's it. Like, these just did not do anything. So don't waste your money. Now, don't get mad at me if your experience was a good one. But these did nothing for me. They didn't irritate my skin either, by the way. So if you want to try them, you may not have irritation. I didn't. But you also might not have any, like, tingling feeling you're supposed to have when you use something with glycolic acid. You're not going to get any of that with that, I don't think. I also had this XYY A3 Power Foaming Cleanser. I'm sorry, it's wet all over the front. This was by Dr. Brandt. I got this as a freebie from some subscription. I don't remember. I signed up for something and they sent this as a freebie, and I thought, okay, I'll give that a try. Other than the foaming parts, the rest of this is just garbage. I did use, it's not here because I did it in other Empties. I had a foaming cleanser from Ole Henriksen. It was red and it was like tea or something like that. But anyway, I'll link the other Empties video up above. The lather was like creamy and beautiful and just awesome. Following that cleanser with this stuff, the lather was thin and went away as soon as you rubbed your face. Like, it just was gone. So then it felt like I was just washing my face with water. It's not just the sensory part of the skincare, but this also did nothing for my skin. So I did use right up to the very last ounce because I took the cap off and I poured it into my hand. I used every last ounce of this stuff, but I would never buy this. Never, never, never. Sorry, Dr. Brandt. I did not like your foaming cleanser. Okay, I also used one of these. I have a whole pack of them. It looks like expiration is December 2020, which is good because the box is going to have all the same. Anyway, these are under eye gels, and they were nice, but they were not my favorite. I much prefer some other gels that I will be reviewing in the next video because I'm going to start using them more. Okay, I also had these Salon Effects nails. When they were deciding not to make these anymore, I went and bought a whole bunch of them. Here's what the nail looked like. I did save a couple of them that I didn't use because they give you more than you can ever use. And this is what the nail looked like a flower bomb. I really liked this. I really like these nail appliques from Sally Hansen. They stay on for about 10 days, but they're not making them anymore. And I don't think they're cruelty free. So yeah, they're not making them anymore, and that's it. Like, what are you gonna do? So anyway, that was, I do have more nail appliques that I'll be including. Okay, another non-cruelty free thing covered with soapy water. Anyway, these are Voluminous Million Lashes XS. I didn't find these to be excessive at all. This was just one of the mascaras that I got in any one of a number of random boxes, and I used it all up, and I liked it mainly, well, it had this spiky brush, but I liked it, but I didn't love it. Like, I'm not heartbroken that I can't buy that because it's not cruelty free. Alright, so this is by, oh, I just rubbed the label off. It's Clark's Botanicals. This, it was a sleeping mask. I did just rub all the labeling off the sides. The Clark's Botanicals stuff, way overpriced and not as good as they would like them to be. This did nothing. And Clark's Botanicals is like ridiculously expensive, and eye cream is like $100. This this would never be in my collection except that it came in a box or a bag. And this, it almost makes me mad how expensive it is and how crappy it is. Just nothing. Okay, next, and this is also in my little treasures, so this will be in a separate video, is this Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask. This was nice. It was very nice. I did enjoy using this, but it's not like earth-shakingly nice. It's nice, but not like, oh, I can only use that mask. It's the only one that works for me. No, oh, no, nah. It's just not that good. Okay, next, and this was really good, and I really miss this. This is from Nia, this is Nia 24. There are a couple different products from Strivectin that have like the Nia name, and I think it's related to how many peptides are in the product. This was Nia 24 Niacin Powered Skin Therapy Treatment Catalyst Micronutrient Delivery Niacinamide, and part of the label is gone, I apologize. This was full size, believe it or not. It is half an ounce, and it is a skin oil, and what you do is you either put it on your skin directly or you add it to your lotions, and that's the vehicle that I found to be most useful, was to add it to my lotions. This stuff is awesome. I would not be heartbroken in the future if I got another one of these. I think I got this in a Beauty Fix box. It was one of those little tiny treasures that came in a Beauty Fix box that was full size, and this is like $64. It is freaking awesome. And let's see, let me just make sure it's made by Strivectin. No, this one is actually not. This is actually made by a company called Nia 24. That doesn't sound right. I'll have to look into it, and I'll put something down below about whether that's actually made by Strivectin or not. And the last thing, totally coated with soapy bath water. I don't know how that happened. Was this Dahlia Divin scent by Givenchy. And it's one of these little itty bitty things. But I started to use up my stash of little, I don't think I can get anything out of this. I can't, but I can smell it in the nozzle. And it's like a spicy sweet scent. It's really, really nice. I did very much enjoy this. I don't know if it's cruelty free, Givenchy, probably not. But I have a whole bunch of these little bottles, and I'm going to start to include them in my empties as I use them up, because I think sometimes it's useful for people to find out, you know, what scents are like. This says made in France. The scent is definitely bordering on masculine. It's spicy and sweet at the same time. It's actually really nice. And it's called Dahlia Divin by Givenchy. This was really nice. Very, very nice. I really enjoyed that. So anyway, that is my empties for to start. Well, a lot of this is from December and January. Just a couple things are from February, but I will be back with more empties, and I'm going to separate things out that belong to two different like use-ups and give a separate video about those items, possibly in more depth. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary with my empties. Crap, I have stuff everywhere. But these containers will all be recycled and where possible. And thank you very much for watching. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.